Hey guys, Gunther Glory here. A little video on something I've been meaning to get around to, using straws. Now, I've had these laying in my kitchen, or sitting in my kitchen for a while, and bought them about 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe ago. Didn't really know what I was going to use them for, couldn't, pill storage, in your FLC, bug out bag, that kind of stuff. Another thing that came to mind, because recently I purchased a Ruger 1022, which is right up here behind the camera, on my gun vise. Well, I'm going to do a video on that in a minute. Mounting a scope rail, among other things, on it, and getting into Butler Creek magazines. But, storing ammo. Now, I have right here 22 Win Mag dummy rounds made by Azoom. If you're going to use live rounds, I'm going to show you a different way to do this, because you don't want to be taking a lighter, which is what you're going to need to melt the plastic together. You don't want to be using a lighter on the live rounds. It's combustible. You could also reuse the plastic containers, like CCI Mini-Mag containers like this. The trays they have, if I had one laying around, I took it out, can fit, fit these in them. You can fit 50 rounds in, and just have it for storage, instead of having them in a bag. You can also put 22 long rifle ammo in a plastic bag. I wouldn't recommend doing that as much. It's just, my preference. So what do? You use a bright colored straw. The reason I say bright colored is not because it's racist, but because if you drop this in the night or daytime in the dirt, anything like that, it's going to be easier to spot than something that's black or brown, dark green. You don't want something that will camouflage itself when you drop it. The same goes with lighters. People are like, why do you have a pink lighter? Well, because if I drop it, I want to be able to find it. Same with my USD Sparky. It's orange. You drop it in the dirt, you're going to find it because orange sticks out very well in brown dirt. So, let's get to it. First things first, you're going to take the straw, you're going to bend it like this. Now, if you're using live ammo, take a piece of tape, duct tape or something like that, and do that instead. Now, the problem I had here, originally with doing this, was it wasn't staying when I was lighting it. I had to redo the video, because when I was trying to burn it this way, the, wasn't, holding together, possibly because I wasn't doing that correctly. But let's try that here. So if you're, without live ammunition or using it for something else, use a lighter to crimp the end. If you have live ammunition, take it, fold it, and then tape it, or staple it even. So let's do this. Let's get my pliers on there. Use the pliers to hold it. Problem is, plastic is also flammable and stuff too, so you don't want that to go out of hand when you have live rounds in it. Okay, that's should have a glass of water. I drop it in, but I don't. Kind of becomes like a waxy looking thing. Let that get solid on there. Okay, looks like it's going to stay. Doesn't look very neat, but what are you going to do? It's effective. So once that cool, don't want there. Take your ammo. Again, these are dummy snap caps. Can fit 1, 2, 3, and these are 22 Win Mag. So that's 4. Can 5 of them in there. Let's see, now 6 and 1 wouldn't fit. I do have some 22 long rifle ones to compare size-wise. I'm not going to put one in there because that plastic is still hot, but just in case. 22 long rifle, 22 Win Mag. So you can probably fit 1, 2. If there's 5 in there, probably 7 or 8 22 long rifle rounds, cartridges. So once you get in there, what you can do is you can do the same thing. You can do that, burn it, but I would suggest is leaving it, fold it, and taping it. It's easier to open it and pour the rounds out and feed them into your magazine. So now this is probably what I'm going to do with that, with 22 long rifle ammo, and have one end completely sealed, and then the other end is going to be open and easily openable to take the ammo out of it. You can also use this for things such as storing pills. There are smaller straws which will work. These, because the 9mm round I used to try to see how it would fit, you could kind of fit it in there. So I'm guessing a 380, 25 ACP, something like that. Smaller rounds, smaller centerfire rounds will fit in there, probably 4 to 5, 6 of them maybe. These straws in length are, if I have a tape measure, I don't have a tape measure, what the fuck? I don't. That's terrific. I don't have a tape measure or a ruler. Actually, I do have a ruler laying around somewhere. I'll just say let's say they're 6 inches long. Let's say palm-wise, 5 to 6 inches long, maybe 8 inches. Who fucking knows? I don't have a tape measure. That fucking bums me out. Okay, I'm getting distracted here. I don't have a tape measure, but yeah, long enough to fit 5.22 Win Mag rounds in them, and whole box is all bright colors. Isn't that awesome? All festive summer colors. There are 40 of them, so do 40 times 5. What's that? I suck at math. That's why I love working with my hands on guns, because I don't know math. I do know fractions, but I need a calculator for math. So yeah, and don't insult me by math. I just really don't care. Some of it's humorous. I just really don't give a shit about math that much. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, all that good stuff. Post uses that you have for these straws, and all that good stuff. I'm going to get to why I have this vest on video after this.